Yo, what is up guys? Delboy here. So according to Boxing Scene, Oleksandr Usyk will make his heavyweight debut on the 12th of October. Now, he will be fighting Carlos Takam. Now this fight was obviously scheduled before for the 25th of May, but Oleksandr Usyk picked up an injury, so this fight had to be postponed. But we have a new date, and I'm very pleased with that. The fight is due to be officially announced later this week, and from what I can see, it looks like the fight will take place in Chicago. Like I said, very pleased that this fight is on. I believe Carlos Takam is a perfect first test at heavyweight for Oleksandr Usyk. Carlos Takam is a very rough and rugged guy. He's durable. He's been around for a long time, and he's been in there with some quality competition over the years. Guys like Derek Chisora, Anthony Joshua, Joseph Parker, Alexander Povetkin, Tony Thompson, Mike Perez. This guy has fought good competition throughout the years, and he always gives a good account of himself. He always comes in shape, he'll come to fight, and he will give it a go. So from that perspective, I do believe this is a good first test at heavyweight for Oleksandr Usyk and a very good introduction into the heavyweight division. Like 99% of people out there, I am obviously expecting Oleksandr Usyk to win this fight, but it will be interesting to see how he looks at heavyweight with more weight on his body and against a big strong guy like Takam. It's going to be interesting to see how he looks, and especially in comparison to other heavyweights' performances against Carlos Takam. The things I'm looking out for in this fight from Usyk's perspective is first and foremost his punching power. I've heard a lot of people speculate that they don't believe Usyk hits hard enough to be a heavyweight. Me personally, I believe his accumulation will give a lot of heavyweights a lot of problems. His angles, his punch variety, his combinations, his hand speed. I believe his offense will actually give a lot of these guys problems. I could see him overwhelming fighters and getting late stoppages via accumulation. And also, I believe his foot movement, his foot speed, will give these guys a lot of problems. I believe his style will translate into the heavyweight division quite effectively. He brings a unique style to the division, and yeah, I believe he will have success. Not only that, he has fought big guys in the amateurs and the World Series of Boxing. You know, for example, he beat up Joe Joyce in the World Series of Boxing, looked really good doing it. From what I see, you know, I've been following Usyk's career for quite some time. I believe he will have success at heavyweight, but you can never be sure. You need to see it pan out first. We need to see his first fight at heavyweight. And one more thing I will say. One interesting factor about this fight is obviously given his style, it's very high output in terms of punches thrown, and you know, he uses a lot of movement, a lot of upper body movement as well. His style is very sapping, you know, it takes up a lot of energy. With the extra weight, can he pull off that style quite as effectively? Who knows, but like I said, Carlos Takam really is a good gauge, and you know, we should find out a lot more about Oleksandr Usyk at heavyweight from this fight. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it, I really am. Fingers crossed this fight has a good undercard. I would like to see some good young talent in action on this card, and you know, some of the DAZN undercards in recent months have been quite good. I mean, you look at the Devin Haney undercard in September, that's a really good undercard. I'm looking for something similar to that on this undercard, so fingers crossed we get a good card as a whole. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this heavyweight debut by Oleksandr Usyk. Like I said, I believe this guy will have success in the division just because of his style is so different, and the variety he brings is to a different level in comparison to other heavyweights. So yeah, I expect him to have success in the division, and I believe he will beat Carlos Takam decisively. Share your thoughts below. Peace.